All right. Hello again. This is Coach Nix. On Monday, we're going to be doing notes on solving systems by elimination. All right. So we need to make sure we set up the equations with like terms in columns. Then we need to multiply, if necessary, to create opposite coefficients for just one of the variables. It can be x or y, it doesn't matter. If we have opposite coefficients for one of the variables and we then add the equations, that means something will cancel out. Either the x or the y. Okay? When we do that, we will be able to add. So we add the equations, and then we solve, and then we substitute our answer, the value, back into one of the equations to find the other variable. So again, we multiply to get opposite coefficients for either x or y. We add the equations, and the new equation we get has only one variable in it, and we solve for that variable, and then we substitute that value back into one of the other equations. And if you need to, check your solution if you want to make sure you got it right. Now, I'm going to grab a different pen because it looks like this pen is not showing up as well as I would like for it to. So let's see if this blue pen will show up better. Now, does everybody see that right here there's a -2 and a +2 for the y? That is perfect. That means, well, first of all, the equations have like terms in their columns. The x's are here, the y's are here, the constants are here. So that's what it means by make sure the like terms are in columns. X's, Y's, constants. Step 2, multiply if necessary. We don't have to multiply because we have -2 and +2 in front of the Y variable. So we can go to step 3, which is to add the equations. Cancel out. 4x equals -8 plus 4 is -4. Now we divide both sides by 4 to get x by itself. X equals -1. But now we go to step 4. Substitute -1 in. I'm going to pick, I don't care what equation we pick. I'm going to pick the second equation. You can pick the first one. It doesn't matter. 2 times x, which is -1. Plus 2 times y equals 4. That's equation number 2, but the -1 is replace the x. So -2 plus 2y equals 4. Add 2 to each side. 2y equals 6. Divide by 2. Y equals 3. And then I need to put my answer somewhere, so I think I'm going to put it up here again, like we did the other day, -1, 3. Okay, -1, 3. All right, number 2 is already set up correctly, and the opposite coefficients already exist, so we don't need to multiply. But we will in one of the next steps. All right, cancel those out. 6x equals 24. Divide by 6. X equals 4. Plug that into one of the equations. I'm going to plug it in the top equation this time. 4 times 4, because that's what x is, plus 3y equals 16. 16 plus 3y equals 16. Subtract 16 from both sides. 3y equals 0. Divide both sides by 3. Y equals 0. So, now let's go up here and write our answer. Okay, x is 4, y is 0. Excuse me. Well, here we are. We're back at number 3. The x's are lined up, the y's are lined up, the constants are lined up. I have a positive 3x and a negative 3x, so step 1 and step 2 are also done for me. So I go to step 3, which is to add the equations. 6y equals 12. Divide both sides by 6. Y equals 2. Now I'm going to put 2 into the first equation. X plus 2 times 2 equals 7. 3x plus 4 equals 7. Subtract 4. 3x equals 3. X equals 1. Guys, feel free to pause or slow down the movie, okay? Anytime you want. That's the great thing about having that pause button. Okay? Rewind, whatever you need. Okay. Finally, number 4. Okay, step 1 is done. The x's are lined up, the y's are lined up, and the constants are lined up. But 2 and negative 4 are not opposites. Negative 3 and positive 5 are not opposites. But if you take this equation right here and you multiply it by 2, okay, this will become a 4x, and that'll be a negative 4x, and you'll have opposites. So we have to multiply the top equation by 2. That means multiply this by 2, multiply this by 2, and multiply this by 2. So here we go. 4x minus 6y equals 8. The second equation, negative 4x plus 5y equals negative 8. Cancel the x's out. Negative 1y equals 0. Divide by negative 1. Y equals 0. Now, let's just plug in 0. Pick an equation. I'll plug it in the top equation. 2x minus 3 times 0 equals 4. 2x equals 4. Because 3 times 0 is 0. Divide by 2. X equals 2. So, where do I have room to write my answer? I guess right here. 2, 0. Alright guys, in number 5, I want this to be a negative 2, because that's a positive 2. So I'm going to multiply this whole equation right here by negative 2. So I get positive 8x minus 2y equals 32. That's what I get when I multiply everything here by negative 2. The first equation, 5x plus 2y equals 7. Add, which will give us 13x equals 39. Divide by 13. X equals 3. Plug it back into either equation. I'm going to plug it in the top one. 5 times 3 plus 2 times y equals 7. 15 plus 2y equals 7. Subtract 15 from each side. 2y equals negative 8. Divide by 2. Y equals negative 4. So, my answer to this problem is 3, negative 4. Alright. My video is at 10 minutes. I want you to try this one on your own. Okay? If it's blank when you get to class, then you'll get a 0 for incomplete. Actually, when you submit this online, you'll get a 0 for an incomplete grade if number 6 is not done. All right? All right, this video is over. Hopefully you if you have questions, you can certainly come tutoring, or certainly ask the questions when we go over the notes in class. All right? Have a good weekend. Or if you're doing this on Monday, see you soon.